everyone. Welcome back to Next Level English, the podcast, your cozy little corner on the internet where we learn English through real conversations about life, feelings, and those thoughts that sometimes keep us awake at night.
Hey everyone, we're really happy you're here with us today. Maybe you're listening on your way to work. Maybe you're sitting on your couch with a cup of coffee. Or maybe you're lying in bed with your earphones, trying to escape your own thoughts for a moment.
Oh yes, those thoughts. Those very loud thoughts. You know what's funny? Just before we started recording this episode, my brain was already talking. One voice said, "Emma, don't forget your lines." Another voice said, "Wow, you look tired today." And then another one said, "What if you say something stupid?"
Oh, wow. Yes, I know that voice too. Sometimes my brain feels like a group chat I never left. One message is calm. Another one is dramatic. Another one is sending panic emojis for absolutely no reason.
And if you're listening right now and thinking, wait, my brain sounds exactly like that, please know something very important. You're not strange. You're not broken. You're human. And honestly, you're exactly in the right place today.
Because today, we want to talk about something very personal. Something that quietly shapes the way you see yourself, the way you take chances, the way you speak English, and even the way you live your life.
We want to talk about your inner voice, the voice inside your head, the one that talks to you all day long, sometimes kindly, sometimes very harshly.
Because that voice can do two things. It can make you feel small, like you're not ready, like you're not good enough. Or it can slowly help you grow, step by step, without pressure.
And I know that voice very well. For years, that voice made me say no to opportunities. It made me stay quiet when I wanted to speak. It made me believe I was just not that kind of person. You know, the confident one.
And I think many people listening right now might be in that stage. The stage before the turning point. When that inner voice still feels very strong, and you don't even know where it comes from.
Exactly. Because here's the thing. If you don't understand how that voice attacks you, you can't really answer back. It's like playing a game without knowing the rules. Of course you feel like you're always losing.
So in today's episode, we want to slow things down. We're going to look at that inner voice, the things it says, the moments it becomes louder, and then we'll explore how you can start answering it in a kinder way.
Not fake positive. Not, "I am perfect." Not those unrealistic affirmations that feel strange. No, just honest, kinder, more helpful sentences you can actually use in real life.
And don't worry, we'll keep everything in simple B1 English. Calm sentences, easy explanations, no complicated psychology words, just ideas you can understand, feel, and use.
And if you don't understand every single word, that's completely okay. Really, just relax, listen, and let the ideas slowly sit in your mind. You can always listen again later.
And near the end of this episode, we'll do our usual word tour, where we take some important words from today and explain them slowly with examples, so they stay with you.
And if you enjoy learning English like this, calm, real, a little personal, don't forget to like the episode, subscribe to the channel, and maybe share it with someone who is also learning English.
Because every time you do that, you help more learners find this podcast. And honestly, that means a lot to us.
And later, we would love to hear from you in the comments. Tell us, what is one sentence you often say to yourself inside your head?
It can be a kind sentence, or maybe a difficult one. Something you wish you could change.
All right, let's start with something simple. Imagine something with us for a moment. Your mind is like a noisy group chat.
Oh, wow. That already feels very real.
Yes, inside that group chat, there are many characters. There's a bully, a coach, a worried grandma, and a drama queen, all sending messages at the same time.
That sounds exactly like my brain at 2 a.m. No filter, 200 messages, and half of them are pure drama.
And that's where we start today. Not with "you are lazy," not with "you are broken," but with something much simpler. Your inner group chat is just very loud.
And some of the voices inside that chat are not very kind.
So today, we're going to look at two voices in particular, the inner bully and the inner coach.
Because both of those voices exist in your mind. One voice says, "Come on, you can do this." That's your coach.
And the other one says, "You always fail. Don't even try." That's the bully.
And there is also another voice, the worried one. The voice that says, "Be careful. Don't speak. Don't make mistakes."
That voice thinks it's protecting you, but sometimes it actually makes you feel overwhelmed.
When that voice becomes very strong, we call that a negative mindset.
A mindset simply means the usual way you think about yourself.
Maybe your mindset says, "I'm always late," or "My English will never be good," or "Other people are better than me."
And when those thoughts repeat again and again, your feelings begin to spiral. A spiral is when one small problem becomes 10 big problems in your head.
For example, you make one small mistake in English. The bully says, "Wow, that was stupid."
Then it says, "You always do this."
Then it says, "People will laugh at you."
And suddenly, a small moment becomes a storm in your mind.
Maybe you know that feeling. Someone corrects one word, and inside, boom.
Your body wants to shut down. You don't want to speak anymore. You almost want to disappear from the room.
And then something interesting happens.
You hold back.
You don't raise your hand.
You don't join the conversation.
You don't show your opinion.
On the outside, you look quiet. But on the inside, you're beating yourself up for every tiny mistake.
And honestly, that's exhausting.
At the end of the day, it's not English that makes you tired.
It's the fight happening inside your head.
And if you're listening right now thinking, "This is me," please don't feel ashamed.
There is nothing wrong with you.
Your mind is simply using an old pattern.
A pattern it learned many years ago.
But the beautiful thing about patterns,
Is that patterns can change.
your mindset is not a prison.
It's more like an app that you can slowly update,
Not in one day.
but step by step.
Okay, So now that we've talked about the inner group chat in our minds, I think it's time to look a little closer at one very specific character inside that chat. The one that usually speaks the loudest. The inner bully.
Yes, because that voice is surprisingly active in everyday life, especially in very normal moments. Moments that look small from the outside, but feel very intense on the inside.
Exactly. And the tricky part is that this voice often sounds very convincing. It speaks like it knows the truth about you. And when we hear it again and again, we slowly start believing it.
And that's why today we want to slow things down and look at how that voice actually speaks in real-life situations.
Yes, let's explore 3 very common places where the inner bully loves to appear. 3 moments that probably happen to almost everyone listening right now.
Oh, I'm curious already.
The first place? Classrooms and meetings.
Oh, wow, yes. That is a classic battlefield for the inner bully.
Imagine this moment. You're sitting in an English class, or maybe in a meeting at work. The teacher, or your manager, asks a question.
And inside your mind, you actually know the answer.
Yes, for a brief moment, you're brave. Your brain says something like, I think the correct answer is present perfect.
And your mouth even begins to open.
And then, suddenly, the bully jumps in.
Wait, what if you say it wrong?
What if everyone looks at you?
What if they think you're stupid?
And in that moment, your confidence disappears.
So what do?
You close your mouth,
You look down at your notebook.
and the moment passes.
From the outside, it looks like you were simply quiet.
But inside, you just lost a small fight with that inner bully.
And those small moments happen again and again and again.
And slowly, without even noticing, you begin to believe something dangerous.
You begin to believe, maybe I shouldn't speak.
Yes, and that belief slowly becomes part of your identity.
But that was only the first situation.
Yes, the second place where the bully loves to appear is something we all use every single day.
Let me guess. Our phones?
Exactly.
Oh yes, phones are like a playground for the inner bully.
Imagine this moment. You want to send a message in English, maybe to your teacher, maybe to your boss, maybe to someone you admire, or maybe even someone you like.
That already sounds stressful.
Yes, so you type a message.
And at first, everything feels fine.
Hello, I wanted to ask about the meeting tomorrow.
But then, the voice appears.
Who do you think you are?
Your English is terrible.
They won't even understand you.
And suddenly, your confidence disappears again.
So what do?
You erase the message.
Sometimes you even erase it 3 times.
Or you record a voice message, listen to it, and delete it immediately.
Oh yes, I've done that so many times.
Same here.
And here's the strange part.
What do you mean?
Later that evening, the same voice says something completely different.
Oh?
Why don't you take more action?
Why are you so quiet?
And you're like, excuse me, sir, you were the one who told me not to do anything.
Exactly.
It's honestly very confusing.
And that confusion is exhausting.
Because you start questioning yourself.
You start wondering, what is wrong with me?
But the truth is, nothing is wrong with you.
Your brain is simply trying to protect you.
Yes, the bully voice often pretends to be a protector.
That's interesting.
It says things like, "Don't speak, you might embarrass yourself."
But protection without kindness becomes fear.
Exactly.
So we talked about class.
And phones?
What's the third place where the bully appears?
Nighttime.
Ah, bedtime thoughts.
Yes, you lie in bed, the lights are off, your phone is still in your hand.
And suddenly, your brain starts playing a movie.
A movie of your mistakes.
Why did you say that today?
Why didn't you speak up in that meeting?
Why are you still behind in life?
And one thought becomes another,
And another,
and another.
until suddenly, your mind enters a spiral.
A spiral of negative thoughts.
And at that moment, everything feels heavier.
Even if you didn't do much that day.
You feel like you're carrying the world on your shoulders.
Yes, that expression is perfect.
Carrying the world on your shoulders.
At the end of the day, it's not your English level that makes you tired.
It's the quiet fight happening inside your head.
And if you're listening right now thinking, "Wow, this is exactly how my mind works," please hear this clearly.
You are not alone.
We have both experienced this too.
Many times.
And honestly, almost every human being has moments like this.
The difference is simply how we learn to respond to those voices.
Yes, because here's the big question.
I'm listening.
If the bully is currently driving the car in your mind,
How do we invite someone else to sit in the driver's seat?
exactly.
Because simply saying, "Stop thinking negative," never works.
Yes, if it were that easy, everyone would already be happy.
Exactly.
Instead, we need a new voice inside that group chat.
A different voice?
Yes, the inner coach.
Ah, now that sounds interesting.
The inner coach is not fake positive.
It doesn't pretend that everything is perfect.
It simply speaks with honesty and kindness at the same time.
Do you have an example?
I can be kind while I'm still growing. That moment really changed something inside me because suddenly I understood something that sounds simple but is actually very powerful.
I'm listening. What did you understand?
I realized that the voice inside our head is not just random noise. It actually works a little bit like an algorithm.
An algorithm? Like social media?
Yes, exactly like social media.
Okay. Now you really got my attention.
Think about YouTube or Instagram for a moment. When you watch a lot of cooking videos, what happens?
The platform shows you more cooking videos.
Exactly. And if you watch sad news all day, what happens?
The platform shows you more sad news.
Your brain works in a very similar way.
That makes sense, actually.
The thoughts you repeat again and again are like videos you keep watching.
And your brain says, "Oh, this must be important."
So it starts showing you more of those thoughts.
Which means, if you repeat thoughts like,
I'm lazy.
"I'm behind,"
I'll never change.
then your brain starts collecting proof.
Exactly.
It starts showing you evidence.
Look, you didn't finish that task.
Look, your friend is more successful.
Look, you made another mistake.
And the story becomes stronger.
But here's the beautiful part.
Oh?
You can slowly change what your brain is looking for
How?
by noticing small wins.
Small wins?
Yes, for example,
I'm listening.
I listened to English for 10 minutes today.
That's already progress.
I sent an email I was scared to send.
That's courage.
I spoke one sentence even though I felt nervous.
That's growth.
And when your brain sees those moments again and again, something slowly changes.
Your mind begins to tell a different story.
The story becomes, maybe I'm not stuck.
Maybe I'm improving.
Maybe I'm growing.
And that changes how you see yourself.
Exactly.
Because every time you step a little outside your comfort zone,
You give new data to your brain.
you show your brain a different version of you.
And the amazing part is, you don't need huge changes to start doing that.
Really? I like that idea already.
Yes, so let's share 3 very small habits that can help you change your inner voice little by little.
I'm ready.
The first habit starts in the morning.
That makes sense. Mornings set the tone for the day.
Exactly. Many people start their day by opening their phone.
Guilty.
Same here sometimes.
And suddenly, you're reading other people's lives, other people's problems, other people's opinions.
And before breakfast, your mind already feels heavy.
So, what should we do instead?
Before touching your phone, take just 10 seconds.
10 seconds?
Yes, and say one simple sentence to yourself.
Like what?
For example,
I'm listening.
today I will talk to myself like a friend.
That's beautiful.
Or, today I will make one small progress in my English.
That's very powerful.
Because that sentence tells your brain something important.
What does it say?
I am the driver of my day.
Not the passenger.
Exactly.
And what about the second habit?
The second habit is for emotional moments.
You mean when we feel hurt, angry, or embarrassed?
Yes, those moments when emotions rise very quickly.
What should we do then?
First, pause.
Just pause?
Yes,
No reaction?
no reaction.
Interesting.
Take a breath and ask yourself one question.
What question?
What is my inner bully saying right now?
That's powerful awareness.
Maybe the bully says,
You're a failure.
nobody respects you.
Harsh words.
Then ask a second question.
Which one?
What would my inner coach say?
I like that.
Maybe the coach says,
Yes, this moment hurts.
but it doesn't decide your future.
That's comforting.
You can respond later when you feel calmer.
That changes the situation.
Exactly.
Because you cannot control the first thought.
But you can choose the second thought.
And that choice is powerful.
That choice is where you begin to bounce back.
I like that phrase, bounce back.
Me too.
And what about the third habit?
The third habit happens at night.
Ah, bedtime again.
Yes, but this time in a healthier way.
What should we do?
Before sleeping, write 3 small things you did well today.
Only 3?
Yes, just 3.
They can be small?
Very small.
Give us examples.
I listened to this podcast.
Nice.
I wrote 1 comment in English.
That's practice.
I walked for 5 minutes.
That's progress.
When you do this every night, your brain slowly changes its algorithm.
It starts noticing progress instead of only problems.
Exactly.
And confidence slowly builds up.
Little by little,
Not in one day.
but step by step.
And suddenly, You begin to see yourself differently.
You begin to see yourself as someone who may feel afraid, but still shows up.
And that's real courage.
Exactly.
And remember, the goal is not to become a robot with no negative thoughts.
Yes, that would be impossible.
Instead, we are learning something more realistic.
We are learning to be humans with a kinder inner voice.
And honestly, that can change everything.
So if something we said today stayed with you,
Even just a small idea.
then this conversation was worth it.
And remember, you don't have to fix everything today.
Just noticing your inner voice is already a big step.
A very big step.
And if you enjoyed this episode of Next Level English, the podcast,
Don't forget to like the video
subscribe to the channel,
and share this episode with a friend who is learning English too.
because learning English is easier and more fun when we grow together.
Thank you for spending this time with us today.
Take care of your English.
And take care of your inner voice.
This is Emma,
And this is Daniel.
and you've been listening to Next Level English, the podcast.
See you in the next episode.
Bye, everyone. And remember,
Keep practicing
keep growing.
and keep speaking English, one small step at a time.
See you next time.